Visualize yourself walking down the sunny beach toward the ocean. You touch the crystal you are wearing around your neck. You can just see a merman waiting for you near some rocks, the sun glinting off the metal tips of his trident. You will yourself to be with him, and you are there in the water beside him. Would you like to explore the warm waters of the tropical seas? He asks with a smile. There are many different things to see there. As soon as you answer yes, instantly you and the merman are swimming underwater in the warm waters of the Caribbean. You do not know the names of the islands you pass. You are far more interested in the amazing things you see in the water and on the ocean floor. The merman guides you to an area where great blocks of smooth stones run like a wide avenue deep into the sea. You swim along, following this ancient stone roadway, the merman watching carefully for sharks. Soon, no sun can filter through the ocean depths. Your crystal begins to glow with a brilliant light that illuminates everything around for many feet. At last you come to the remains of a great city, so deep in the ocean that no human has ever looked upon it before. You do not recognize the letters and symbols carved into the stone blocks of what looks like an ancient temple. As you pass the open doorway to this temple, your crystal is pulled straight out on its chain as if attracted to a powerful magnet. It glows brighter, and there is an answering light coming from inside the temple. You feel charges of powerful energy filling your crystal pendant. As you start to enter the building, the merman grabs your arm and shakes his head no. It is not safe to enter there, he says telepathically. This is part of the last pieces of Atlantis to sink into the ocean. Even our elders do not come here. They say we may swim through and look, but are not to enter any of the buildings. There are powerful things here we do not understand. Regretfully, you swim away with him. You rise higher in the ocean so that the sunlight now glows through the water. You take notice of the brightly colored schools of different fish that swim back and forth around you. There are many varieties of sea animals and plants along your route. As you near the land, where the ocean is not as deep, you see several stingrays lying on the sand below you. The merman motions with his trident for you to follow him. You are surprised to find that you can feel the different currents of the ocean against your skin. It is like learning to feel the currents in the air when you are weatherworking. Soon, the merman points downward with his trident. You look and see the shattered remains of a sunken ship. As you swim closer, a shark suddenly glides out of the wreck, its tiny cold eyes fixed on you. The merman sings a sharply discordant note that threatens with his trident. The shark quickly swims away. The two of you float into the small, open part left in the ship. There you see broken, encrusted lanterns and metal dishes. Outside again, you scan the ocean floor until you see the faint glint of gold half buried in the sand. You scoop away the sand to uncover a mass of Spanish doubloons encrusted together. You drop the doubloons back where they were. It would require special care to remove any of these treasures from the sea. As you move along the coast, following a current of strong water, the merman points out rusty remains of other ships and airplanes all sunk or dumped into the ocean. Even the water begins to look and feel foul. The two of you move farther away from the land into clearer water. Soon you are near the Caribbean islands again. You slowly drift along as you watch the various fishes and sea creatures going about their daily lives. You think of the wonders of the ocean and wish that everyone could see them. But you know too many people would want to destroy rather than just look and admire. Both you and the merman look toward the surface at the same time. You can feel the prickle of a coming storm against your skin. You notice that even the fish feel the change and act differently. You realize how much you have changed since you started your work with merfolk and water magic. You realize that the sky, the earth, and the sea are closely connected, all responding to what happens to one of them. Your feelings of connections keep spreading out until at last grasp the idea that all are one, that everything in the universe, including you, is connected to everything else. As the merman and you swim swiftly away from the storm area, he looks at you and smiles. "You are learning, apprentice," he says with his thoughts. "And this is your lesson for today. All things on this plane are connected also with everything in the other world plane. None of us are separate." Soon you recognize the feel of your home water. You smile at the merman and nod your thanks as you swim back to the beach. It has been an entertaining and adventurous day. Then you think of your physical body. You slide down the tunnel of light into that body. You open your eyes. The meditation is finished.